at a time when it's answering a real and proper need, because it's obvious when you go to schools in Soweto that the children are hungry. The teachers speak of the hunger, the principals speak of the hunger, the children speak of the hunger. And it affects their work, it affects their lifestyle, it affects their sport.
Lack of food, from a layman's perspective, just observing people, tends to be either, believe it or not, irritation, agitation, or a sense of withdrawal or inattentiveness.
They don't concentrate. Some just cry. You find them not playing with other kids.
Many of the school kids go to school without having any food in their tummies at all. And it becomes evident, you can see the child becomes lethargic. By the middle of the morning, the head is already drooping. And I find I'm dealing with child-headed families, 16-year-old at the head of a family. Well, there's no food, there's no feeding scheme. If they were given something, that would make the world of difference. The world of difference. First of all, it's an outreach of love. They'll show that people care about them. Many of them are in a desperate situation. Many of them are orphans. And also, it would of course enhance their energy level and therefore their ability to cope with their schoolwork.
A young person comes from a disadvantaged background. They didn't have anything to eat that morning, right? Their only meal is actually going to come from school through funding institutions such as the Lunchbox Fund. And when they go back home, there's no meal. Fundamentally, when you see those kids that are smiling and that are happy, they're happy that, you know, someone is actually watching them, someone is taking a picture of them, because they're hoping at the end of the day that someone will actually do something. It's the beginning of something greater than where they are at that moment. So at least it gives them a reason to smile.
Well, in all the high schools, I mean, with the type of population that you've got in Soweto, definitely in every high school there are students really who need that type of assistance.
It has helped the school, it has helped the children in particular who are in need. Kids who live in squatter camps, they come to school hungry and they are being fed by this scheme. It has helped them a great deal.
Since we got this help, learners are now, you know, their schoolwork has improved. They are lively as they move around, because most of them come to school not having had breakfast.
Having to have friends who actually quite, you know, have to rush to get food. And once they've got food, they actually are happy and they engage in normal conversation like people who didn't have food. Now imagine if that food was not there, and what will happen to the emotional backgrounds of those people. It's so heartening, it's so important, this funding. It's amazing.
When they are full, they concentrate a lot, they study, they engage. When they have group discussions, they engage.
Over the years, I've seen a lot of growth. I've seen the feeding scheme, as they refer to it here, come in. I've seen the attention that children need to have to learn, grow with the nourishment that they're being provided. It really makes my heart feel really full.
So you find that during break, the children who've got parents, they would take out their little, containers, and they would have their meal. But those who don't have parents, then they'll be standing by and just loitering around without any food. But with this scheme in place, everybody's chewing, everybody's happy.